Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you guessed it, more drama. This is going to be another Guwoba situation where some other content creator thinks they have the right of passage to just shit talk other content creators and make the call on whether these content creators are good or bad. It's ridiculous, man. But Pokke has made an entire video with the receipts and factuals. We're going to react to it, weigh in on it. It's a 30-minute yap fest from Pokke. All right, so, and y'all know I'm a professional yapper as well, so this could probably and will probably go over 1 hour. Me and Pokke, we like to go to the Yapple house, dine in there, order a Yapple shake with a Yapple cheeseburger, and things can get a little yaptic between me and Mr. Pokke, okay? So you've been warned. I'm gonna weigh in on this, and hopefully you guys are becoming a little bit more aware on how to deal with these situations, call out the garbage, call out the disingenuous stuff. Make sure you're aware of when somebody is pointing the finger when in reality they should be self-reflecting. There's a lot to learn, but let's get into it. I don't want to, turn this into a 3-hour react. Mr. Pokke, let me get this out the way. Take it away, my brother.
I'd rather have 100 haters shouting at my face than one snake that talks behind my back.
100 goddamn %. Y'all know I can't stand no damn snakes.
Hey guys, Mr. Pokke here, back with another video, and it is with a very heavy heart that I have to do this, but this situation just caught my attention by one of my viewers as of a couple of hours ago. If you guys are tired of the Genshin drama,
shout out to the viewer snitch. Hey, listen, that snitches get stitches shit is pure garbage that you only hear in the hood from motherfuckers that don't understand. Sometimes the best thing to do is snitch. You got to get them snakes out the grass. You got to mow that lawn and get their ass out. Trust me, you don't want them around.
Well, look no further because we have another fresh one served up to you right here by yours truly. And this time involving a certain Honkai Star Rail content creator going by the name of Dreamy. Now, to sum Dreamy's character in 3 words, or rather this entire content, it will essentially be egotistical, envious, and entitled.
And all 3 of those words, egotistical, envious, and entitled, can all point to one singular word, which is insecurity.
Now, they are quite literally the actual embodiment of Suguru Geto themselves, but without Geto's drip. We will be exploring pretty much
Geto is a character from Jujutsu Kaisen who started off as a good guy, but then ended up being a bad guy whose goal was to eradicate all of humanity because he thought they were a bunch of morons who were beneath the sorcerers who didn't have a right to live. He basically thought he was better than all of humans, more or less.
All of the evidence that myself as well as my community have gathered up in the last
first screenshot. That's a lot of yapping about another individual. Pokke actually just tried justifying it. Pokke has it. Pokke used a light cone worth 120 pulls. It's not even near Pokke's investment, but man, I actually watched Pokke's react. Pokke is basically just translating CN research. Hey, she got you there, Pokke, bro. I told you, bro. You can't be over here just plagiarizing CN content. It's not okay, buddy. It's a joke, guys, for anybody who's wet behind the ears, a little dull. It's a joke. Pokke is a fantastic content creator who brings information from the China side over to the US side so that we can obtain that information and be even more informed for the game we love. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's an entire market for taking information, translating it over to everyone else, and then learning it. There's literally nothing wrong with this. In fact, I would love that to be a thing in every niche. More information, the more you're aware, the more informed, the more intelligent. It's not rocket science. Pokke already made a react vid to the tourney. The enemy team was basically to go all in on Pokke's run, so he has a super fast clear. What's cringe is that Pokke's fans saw this as him being the GOAT for one cycling and is now blaming doggos for their team's loss. Okay. So it's not hard to figure this out, like the gist of what's going on here. Obviously, she seems, or he or she, I don't know who the hell it is, he or she, whatever the fuck this person is, it's obvious to me that they're bothered by a video that Pokke uploaded. Seems to be from a tournament. Who knows? We'll get the gist of it. What's down here is a bit understandable. What's cringe is that Pokke's fans saw this as him being the GOAT for one cycling and is now blaming Doggo for the entire team's loss. So they're talking about the tournament that takes place for Honkai Star Rail that I participate in and other content creators participate in. that is kind of cringe because it happened to me one time when I was on the team with Pokke. And in order for Pokke to get a good team, I took the L and I had a Japard and Kafka against a Kafka, if I remember correctly. It was like the worst case scenario. Like the if you wanted to play this game on ultra hard mode, you would have ran that team composition against that particular cycle. So when it happened and it got published to the internet, people were saying I got carried or that I held Pokke back, when in reality I had the worst goddamn scenario of all time. And it made me look bad. But I didn't get on the internet like yapping my fucking ears off or talking shit in a public Discord or private Discord. I didn't do any of that. In fact, I just made a video and informed you guys of it. That's how you should go about that situation. Oh, okay, they have this narrative. Well, let me just make some content and explain my point of view. Period. That is infinitely better than getting your dumb ass on the internet and talking shit in this manner. But essentially, I can agree with them. It is cringe that when the internet does that because they just have 5 IQ brains.
Couple of hours, and how Dreamy has been consistently talking smack about other content creators back of.
There's no. Hell. Sorry, guys. Hold up. What the hell happened here?
And how
there we go. It's just so dumb to say really that attack is easier to build. You really cannot underestimate how dumb some people could go. I'm dumb. The format is dumb. Typical dumb players is very dumb and new argument. It's a lot of dumbs.
Dreamy has been consistently talking smack about other.
Okay, there's no good CC for R1999. There are some who branch from Honkai Star Rail to R1999. First of all, just before we even go further, who gave this person the torch to decide who are good content creators and bad content creators, especially considering that the entire premise of their content on their channel is just gameplay footage and words. That's wild, bro. Like, it's like the last person I would give that torch to. There's you, Cresta. Okay, but sadly, they are the shitty ones like Gacha Smack. Sadly, they are the shitty ones like Gacha Smack and Vulcan. First of all, what the hell is this?
Content creators back.
Is this supposed to be an insult? Gacha Smack and this fucking I forget what this frog staring off into the sunset. What does that even mean? Yeah, those are the worthless regurgitation channels. Hold on. First of all, I'm gonna defend both me and my brother Vulcan, but let me defend me first. Bitch, you have lost your mind. I am the #1 undisputed, not even a question, non-regurgitator. You ask anybody on this internet, even people who don't like Gacha Smack, they will tell you that motherfucker will say the opposite of what everybody else says. He will quite literally rebel against everyone else with his own opinion. So for you to accuse, out of all the stuff I'm seeing here, I take offense to that. Regurgitator? Me? The guy who literally makes all his content from scratch based off his own thoughts? Fuck out of here, little bro. Little pup has lost their mind. And back to this other one. Call in me and Vulcan shitty content creators that covered R1999 is wild, because if memory serves correctly, Vulcan, and if you're watching this video, please do enlighten me too. Comment it down below. I'm pretty sure Vulcan was at 10,000 or so subscribers on his alternate channel that he covered R1999 on. In the very short period that he covered R1999, there was he pumped out all kind of videos. He went from like 10K subs to like 24,000 subs in that very small community. What does that say about Vulcan's content? Does it say it sucks? Is he shitty? Or does it say that he was actually over there cooking? 14,000 people don't just accidentally subscribe to you. Clearly, brother was putting in some work, and clearly you are insecure. It's so wild. It screams insecurity doing this kind of thing. It's actually, man, this is definitely gonna be a 2-hour video.
For a really, really long time, ever since Honkai Star Rail started. If you are another content creator or even a viewer that faced similar experiences, do reach out to me and we'll definitely get you covered, right? We will be looking at the case studies ranging from Gacha Smack, Vulcan, Yellow VV, myself, and most importantly, the very community that Aya Dreamy has been making content for, which is the Honkai Star Rail community. Dreamy only says these things in the Discord server, which is not a private server, by the way. It has more than 4,000 members, and everything that she say as of the time of this recording is still currently up on her.
Didn't learn anything from the little bear. Her and Little Bear were probably friends.
I know. But since she doesn't really like to say this in front of public,
birds of a feather flock together.
We'll now be giving Dreamy the opportunity to say what they really think in front of everyone. When we are done with this, Dreamy, will be snapped back to reality. And without further ado, let's get on with today.
Bro, put the Eminem picture
So
up
to first
there.
understand how Dreamy turned into Suguru Ghetto, we have to first understand the background of Dreamy. So Dreamy has been a content creator for a really, really long time, making videos as old as 13 years ago. Age-old content creator, YouTube veteran, right? Super, super old. And they really...
Damn. Been on the platform for 13 years. Oh my goodness. I'd be frustrated too, shit, if I wasn't out there popping off.
13 years ago. Age-old content creator, YouTube veteran, right? Super, super old.
Oh, bro, I'd really have it out for Mr. Pokke. Brother got on the internet and grew past her in 4 or 5 months. First time ever content creating. It all makes sense.
And they really only started to pop off during the Arknight days. They started out with voiceless.
Damn. Oh yeah, that's a nice little pop off there. May 23rd. Damn, Pokke. Boy, you took a deep dive. Brother went down deep in the ocean with a megalodon swim.
Gameplays, and now they transition into the female AI voiceover commentary for their current Honkai Star Rail videos. I will be referring to Dreamy as they, them, because it has never been confirmed what gender are they in real life. And there has been someone saying that in the Discord voice chat back in the days, Dreamy has revealed to have a male voice in the Discord voice chat. We have no confirmation about this. I don't want to get cancelled in 2024, so I will be referring to them as they, them. I will not...
Let's simmer down here, guys, all right? He, she. I'll state that with motherfucking pride. I don't give a damn how mad y'all get. There's a he and then there's a she. Fuck all the other shit.
We're talking about Dreamy's Arknight drama with Tectone because frankly, that's none of my business. My business here is only for the Honkai Star Rail community as well as content creators. And let's be real, Tectone is probably going to be reacting to this any...
Starting today. No, techie! It's not drama if it doesn't involve Tectone. All right, let me read this. Starting today, anything Tectone related is banned in this server. It's true. It is true. Little bro is really Voldemort. Or wait, Voldemort. Bro is actually Voldemort out here in these streets. It's insane. You will not speak Tectone's name. All right. To be honest, I never would have responded to his video, bringing up an almost 2-year-old drama that was supposed to be forgotten already. Oh, because you probably did some dumbass shit. That's why you want everybody to forget. But someone or some people still post his videos here time to time. Like I've said on a comment I put on one of Jinx's videos, I seriously don't want anything to do with Tectone ever again. He is dishonest person and will do anything for fame, views, and money, even if he has to lie. All right, time to defend my brother. Literally right now in real time, apart from me and Tech, he's debatably, and MTAS, my brother too, and Pokke, but even then, regardless, in a sea full of absolute snakes. The one person that is actually to the contrary, being the most honest about the Genshin drama and not doing it for fame, views, and money, but just trying to wake motherfuckers up is Tech. In fact, I would make the argument that the other people are being dishonest and they are unironically continuing this whole charade and facade of it's a good game and shit to resume having fame, views, and money, even if they have to lie. So for you to sit there and pin it on the person who's being the most vocal, even though he knows the shit he's being vocal about is quite contentious. Also, you dumb motherfuckers don't realize, like, bro, me and Tech speaking out on this type of shit against a company that's with people, individuals worth billions of dollars. Do you understand the amount of balls you have to do that? Like, you don't even take that into consideration. That's right, because you're a coward. You don't even show your goddamn face on the internet. You don't even reveal who the hell you are. But you got the audacity to sit there trying to talk about somebody else. All right. I don't want to be associated with such a person. If you're found posting or talking about anything Voldemort related, you'll be pre-warned and will be required to delete your messages. The next one will be a real warning. What a pussy.
Anyways, so I'm sure that he'll fill you guys in on exactly what happened back in the days. So for Honkai Star Rail, Dreamy, for lack of better word, has not been performing so well ever since their initial spike in the Herta video where they rigged all...
I was actually a fan. Oh, she ain't been popping off. So she had 324,000 views and 236,000 views 8 months ago. That's some really good views.
Over 300,000 views. And after that, it has just been on a steady decline.
Oh, no. that stings. That stings. That don't feel too good. That don't feel too good. Meanwhile, Pokke on the climb. Meanwhile, Gacha Smack on the climb. Yeah, that don't feel too good.
Ever since from their peak in Arknights. So understandably, Dreamy is very upset at their channel having only this amount of views, especially for a channel that has almost 90,000 subscribers on YouTube. They are very, very mediocre compared.
Bro is cooking her with facts. That's the best way to do it, honestly. You just gotta cook him with facts, bro. He's not even roasted. Bro is literally just spitting this shit like a reporter, bro.
So a few of the larger Honkai style creators, such as
why does it sound so bad?
Plays, Goba Certified, Gacha Smack, Vulcan, and myself included. Dreamy has actively brewed this hate and resentment and complain about.
Jesus Christ, these three are really just using the same formula over and over. Hey, kind of telling the truth there. Probably, I don't know who she talking about. She probably telling the truth. There's a reason why I'm a rebel. All right, I can't be my. I usually don't compare myself to others. Yes, you do. Stop lying. And I have my own target. Full of shit. I especially base it on the amount of effort I put. Like, these guides take a couple of days to make. I want at least 50,000 views. Showcases can be 10 to 20K for all I care. They are low effort. I'm impressed Sevi gets views with almost close to zero theory crafting. Her guide does have a nice format though. So like, this shows a person who's obviously being very competitive, but it also, again, it shows like the insecurity of like, why am I not growing? Why are they doing this?
Their lack of views, their channel discoverability, as well as the overall dissatisfaction with their content creation due to.
I remember the days when my Genshin guides have better views than Brax despite being only subtitles. So you admit that your guides are incredibly like subpar in comparison to a guide with more articulated point of view, better edits, a better way of describing things. Like the easier you can get a description to making a child understand it, the better your content is going to be, the better people are going to tune in and listen to you. So you admit right here that you got subpar content because you're not doing that.
At the end of the day, lack of views. Taking into a deeper look, their content is mostly, almost exclusively catered around the Memory of Chaos Zero Cycles, which is the Honkai style equivalent of Spiral Abyss in Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Getting a Zero Cycle, a Memory of Chaos, frankly speaking, nobody gives a shit. It is literally...
Bro! Even though I do him because I love him. I do. I like doing that shit, but he's absolutely
just
right.
A personal achievement to show the community that you can clear a stage that's very difficult within Zero Cycles. Is going to be a very impressive feat.
True.
So with a simple reality check,
well, it depends on the investment.
Interested in a Zero Cycle is inherently always going to be lesser than someone that's looking to, for example, a guide, pre-release analysis, or a more general guide such as for Swarm Disaster as well as Golden Gears, which is part of the reason why Dreamy's Zero Cycles video has not been doing too well compared to more of the major content creators out there. This is not to say that Dreamy has not put in effort in their videos, right? I've personally seen and loved some of Dreamy's videos before this drama exploded in my face. There's tons of planning involved, speed tuning, team building, right? Knowing when to use the skills, because I personally have done Zero Cycles on my stream with my viewers a lot of times. Right? I know the amount of effort it goes towards the Zero Cycle. We're not denying that Dreamy definitely places effort into their content.
Yeah, for sure. But she herself just said that it's low effort content. Trying to pretend like it doesn't take a lot of effort to get those Zero Cycles done. So you're defending this person more than they're defending themselves. I keep saying her because Dreamy, for whatever reason, comes off as a feminine vibe, but I don't know if it's a she or a he. I had no goddamn clue.
But that being said, because this content by nature is not as popular as the mainstream media, this sets up the stage similar to Suguru Ghetto, right? Dreamy's slow descent into madness or toxicity amongst her and her own community. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, we described Dreamy as someone with three characteristics: egotistical, envious, and entitled.
And just boil it all down into one thing: insecurity. Those are subcategories of insecurity.
So
egotistical is debatable. Again, there's nothing wrong with having a proper ego.
Egotistical is defined as someone that's excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself, right? They're a very self-centered individual. Envious is...
Egotistical is actually a different definition than ego. Interesting. Defined as excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself. That's not what ego means. Those are two completely different definitions. I actually didn't know that. Fascinating.
The feeling of discontent or resentment towards others over somebody else's achievements. And lastly, entitled is believing...
Just to go off the top of my head, by the way, guys, like ego just means one's own self-sense of importance. That's it. Not excessive conceit or absorbed in oneself. It's just like recognizing your own worth and your own significance.
that oneself is inherently deserving of certain privileges or special treatment just because of,
bro,
in this case,
ain't nothing funnier than when people bring out the definitions, bro. That shit is funny.
a subscriber count on YouTube, right? So Dreamy has this very strange god complex that, much like Suguru Ghetto, believe that they are better than everyone else and viewing them as dumb or monkeys in Ghetto's term, especially when it comes
Obey
to
me,
memory of
you
chaos
monkeys.
content. Dreamy feels that they're entitled to all the views because they have...
Obviously, he's not saying Dreamy said this literal, but he's basically drawing conclusions based off of the actions of Dreamy, how she's been carrying. I keep saying she, goddammit, how this person has been carrying themselves. Yeah, that's pretty much. He's not taking that as a quote for quote. He's saying this is how they're acting.
Spent a lot of effort making Zero Cycle clears, which we are not denying, and simply cannot fathom why their videos are not as popular as some of our...
There's a 50k view true Zero Cycle that uses an dude, did they just say true Zero Cycle? That is the cringiest, try hard, nerdy shit I've ever heard in a while. What's a true Zero Cycle versus a Zero Cycle? I don't even use such powerful eidolons, yet my Zero Cycle have less views. Insecurity. 3 weeks ago, but higher views than any of my recent guys. Comparison and insecurity. Just projecting. Holy shit.
Major Honkai style content creators out there. Sit down, have a drink, because I'm about to unload a whole lot of shit and a whole lot of case studies onto you guys.
I need to get some wine.
Talking smack about pretty much almost every single content creator that I know in Honkai.
Damn, I gotta get some wine.
This is not a drill, right? For our very first case study, we're gonna start off small. It's gonna be by a smaller content creator going by Yellow VV.
Yellow VV.
Yellow, who also creates a channel.
Oh, that is a small content creator. 1,000 subs. Good views though for size of the channel. Good for them, man. That's good viewership for 1,000 subs. Nice. Good on them. Check out the channel, guys.
Zero Cycle content. They are a smaller content creator, and their complaint did not even gain traction amongst the mainstream media. Well,
don't want to make this out loud, but apparently got accused by a big content creator about stealing their tech. So Dreamy accused him of stealing a tech. This was about Dr. Ratio Zero Cycle. Oh, this was recent. True Sting video using Von Wax set on Pella to reach 3 turns in the first cycle. Wait, what? And then this person released a video after my video with the same team, same strategy, and almost same timeline, then calling me out for stealing her tech. Like, what the fuck? Not only my... Oh my god. What? They pulled the Artumbo, bro. What the fuck? Honestly, like, thinking you invented the Pella Von Wack 3-turn whole ordeal this late into Honkai Star Rail, yeah, bro. That's the most out-of-pocket shit I've heard in quite some time. Like, no, that shit's been around. What?
Least until today, when Mr. Pokke is gonna give you the platform for you to air your injustice, and I will bring you justice. So this is essentially the community post that was posted around 9 days ago.
Shot, I'm reading all that.
I recommend you guys to check out Yellow's channel. Really, really good Zero Cycle clears. One of the first content creators that I've seen that made an E0, S0, DPS0 with Zero Cycle, right? So looking into the community post, you guys can just honestly read it by yourself. But the gist of it is, Dreamy accused of Yellow of stealing their tech. Specifically, the
Dreamy accused Yellow of stealing their tech.
Pella tech in a Zero Cycle content. So yeah,
just absolute garbage, bro. There's no way you can accuse somebody of that tech that's just been available. Like, I've had to guess, it probably was discovered when everyone first got to the Luofu. Like, Pella just slowly but surely started being tested by the community. To try and claim that as the person who discovered it is wild.
Taking a look in the comment section over here, somebody left a comment on Dreamy's video where they said, exact same comp I see people copying for Zero Cycle ratio MOC 12. Not impressive to see now. Now, this is obviously a hate comment on Dreamy's content because it is nothing original, right? Why is Dreamy doing another Zero Cycle where everyone else has already done it? So Dreamy, as someone who has a very, very, very huge ego, did not take this hate comment lightly. Or in fact, they do not take any hate comments lightly, as you can see later on, right? So for this specific comment,
soft skin,
Dreamy went on with copying. You mean how people copied my Von Wack Pella tech after I introduced it on my Topaz Zero Cycle video? Ah, yes. Even though...
Also, bro, holy shit, man. Are we really sitting here in a comment section talking about this? God, bro. It's so much worse when it's a content creator doing this. Like, how do they not understand how bad this looks? As a content creator, getting your goofy ass on the internet and arguing about this nerdy ass shit that nobody actually cares about.
Literally, no one was using this tech. All of a sudden, everyone is using this after I introduced the tech. Funny enough, because I even specifically stated Von Wack Pella as a strong tech for two-faced bosses such as Airborne Deer. And also, those people you watched literally never use Pella, nor have they ever used Pella this way until I introduced that tech. And of
I
course,
shit you not, I'm falling asleep right now, bro. Not because of Pokke, but because of this shit. I'm over here daydreaming, bro. My ADHD kicking in full-fledged. No one cares, little pup.
her viewers would be like, "You're the real cook, Dreamy. I watched multiple CC and I agree you were the first one," and all the kind of stuff.
You're the real cook, Dreamy. Oh. James, just because you saw her do it first doesn't mean she was the first one to do it, my boy.
Basically stroking Dreamy's ego even further.
Stroking that shit. Oh.
Directly addressing Yellow's zero cycle clear previously, right? Because Yellow also used a Von Weck.
Also, Pokke cooking.
Yellow is one of the only person he know that does not copy anything. And to that, Dreamy has to say, no, he did not. You can literally check all.
Pokke's accent makes it appear like he's cooking harder than he's actually cooking too. And you cannot go over there. Okay, I'm sorry, dog. I love you, bro. Hey, this is not me trying to make fun of you in a negative way. It just really sounds like you could just say, "I'm going to the park," and that shit sounds way more intense from your accent, dog.
All of Yellow's video right now, and specifically against the Two-Faced boss, he never used this Pella Von Weck tech. How convenient. So
how convenient.
Dreamy is
Sorry,
just
a Nigerian.
Yellow of once again a Artumbo 2.0 incident, right? Yellow being the
maybe Pokke is Nigerian.
Giga chat that he is completely shuts down Dreamy in his community post, as you guys can see, showing that CN has developed this tech months ago, long time ago, before Dreamy even came up with her Topaz Zero Cycle video that was very recent. And frankly speaking, this is an embarrassingly easy tech to recreate. This is not like ZMM, using Remembrance Path, using the capitalism path, all that kind of stuff, where it takes a lot more effort to actually recreate a strategy.
Yeah, it's so many micro elements inside of the ZMM Artumbo situation to where you could make a correlation that shit was plagiarism and just outright stolen, whatever. There's very few elements in this Von Weck Pella situation. It's not hard for you to go inside of a memory chaos as a zero cycler and just put 2 and 2 together, bro.
This is literally straight up equipping a 2-piece onto your support, and that is Pella. That's it. And frankly speaking, anyone that does zero cycles can put together that Von Weck has action value advance. Von Weck has energy regeneration. Yeah. So naturally allows Pella to go faster. It's kind of like claiming.
Yeah, you have, especially if you're an active zero cycler, you have tools in your arsenal. You're like, oh, okay, got the energy recharge set, Von Weck, got an energy recharge rope. I do E skill. Oh, she only needs like 1 more energy. It's not hard to put that together and say, oh, I need her to go 1 more time and then I could actually have her ult up again. It's just guess and check, reset, guess and check. Bro, that's crazy.
You're the first person to solve 1 + 1 = 2, and everyone else after coming up with 1 + 1 = 2 is a copycat, which is honestly ridiculous, right? Dreamy then also goes on to belittle Yellow's content, saying that it wasn't as smooth as her, signaling another superiority complex that Dreamy is the much better player compared to Yellow. Now, the best part is...
Holy hell, man. Yeah, this is screaming, I'm better than everyone else. It does. It screams that shit. It's so cringe. Which, again, it's competitive too, which... I'm okay with the competitive part, but not the screaming insecurity part, which is how he or she gone about the whole situation.
Being the absolute giga chat that Yellow is, he doesn't even care what Dreamy thinks of their content, because he's just someone
I don't care about this, honestly.
And showcase
I want you to get something else
he managed to create with his team building and top process. But unfortunately, this is a step on the toes of Dreamy. Right? How dare they make another zero cycle content? How dare they make Von Weck Pella? And how dare they play less smoothly compared to the almighty Dreamy? This is absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah.
So that is our first case study of Dreamy's absolutely insane.
Bro said case study. Pokke, I will roundhouse your ass, brother. What you think this is, man? Forensic science? I love Pokke.
I'll present to you the second case study, and this time involving with yours sincerely, Mr. Pokke.
Hey, correct, Mr. Yoinky. All Mr. Yoinky does is yoink everyone else's content. Okay, you know it, I know it, everyone else knows it. All right, Pokke, let's simmer down here, brother.
Right. This is not all of it, because there's another even bigger case study all the way at the end, but I'll say that for later. But
there's a bigger one.
Speak for yourself first, right? So this is the gist of it. Pokke has never even true zero cycled.
Oh my god, so cringe, bro. You know what's annoying about that? It's like, what do you mean true zero cycle? Let me let him cook.
It is always E2 Bronya, E2 deal. Yeah, this guy is basically waiting his whole life to comment it, because I don't overinvest for a zero cycle. Now I can't zero cycle. Basically his chance. Funnily enough.
Okay, so I just wanted to let him cook. Bro is so proud of his first half with E2 DHIO, and I can almost do it already. Okay, I actually seen all of this too. It's true. She did do a 0 cycle with E0, and Pokke did it with E2. But like, there's so many different variables weighing into that. I think probably Pokke's going to get to it. We'll see. We'll let him cook. But what? Like, let me read this. Pokke never even had a true 0 cycle with low investments. It is always E2 Bronya, E2 DHIO. So what you're trying to do is you're making an investment argument, saying that he's more pay to win. If you go and look at any of these goddamn people's showcases, including mine too, to a degree, I'm probably the least pay to win when it comes to the 0 cycle shit. But at the end of the day, we all refresh our asses off. We all have relics that are just not relatable. This person, Dreamy, has a signature light cone for every single character. Every single character has a signature light cone for him, which screams, I've spent a shit ton of money. I have a lot of investment that the average player does not have. You go to her all of her showcases, or I keep saying her. I'm just gonna go with her. Fuck it. That's what happens when you don't identify. You will see 4-star light cones at S5. All 4-star light cones, like Dance Dance Dance, Planetary Rendezvous. Again, these are things. Are they achievable? The moron who always tries to get that like super niche scenario. Yes, they're achievable, but that person didn't achieve them like that. They spend shit tons of money to have S5, Dance Dance Dance, and Planetary Rendezvous. Signature light cones for every single character. Eidolons for 5-star characters, even if it's not unlocked. That screams, I've been pulling my ass off and spending a lot of money. So for you to sit your goofy ass there and try to accuse somebody, just look in the damn mirror and realize your shit is no better than Pokke's. It's just not. You have relic investment is literally probably 75% of the factor weighing in on how you're going to do a 0 cycle as well. And you got cracked relic investment just like Pokke. 170 speed ass Bronya and shit.
Because I don't over invest for a 0 cycle. Now I can't 0 cycle basically his chance. Funnily enough, I've literally never commented a single thing onto Dreamy's channel in my entire life. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of doubt and that they're referring to some of my viewers who left a comment on their channel, right? But let's continue. And then, bruh, Pokke was so proud of the first half with E2 deal when I could almost do it already with just E0. When it comes to strategies and tags, I'm way ahead. Minor spoilers for the next PvP tourney, he literally took his teammates' best support just for second half. The next PvP tourney video is gonna be hella fun. So,
hey, Pokke, see, what you need to do going forward is you need to stop trying to take all the shine and let somebody else shine in them tournaments.
For context for this video, I released a double 0 cycle featuring Ramei and E2 in Lune on both halves of Memory of Chaos.
Okay, so see, just this alone is huge, because if he did a double 0 cycle, that's very impressive, because that means he took certain supports that he could have used on another team to get even better runs, and put him on the other team so he could 0 cycle both halves. That's actually very impressive, and it would make sense why his Imbiber de Lune DH E2 is damn. It would make sense why his E2 Imbiber de Lune got the 0 cycle in the lackluster fashion that he did. That's what I'm trying to say.
I posted it simply because I had a fun stream, I had a good time with my viewers, and it translates to awesome YouTube content after my editor adding some nice edits, right? And I've been doing this ever since Kafka's release. Well, my very first 0 cycle was with Kafka way back in the day, right? So it is not the first time that I've done 0 cycles on my channel, because frankly speaking, to me, 0 cycle is just fun to do. I like to do it on stream.
Yeah,
I like to do
fun
it with my viewers.
I agree.
I like to mount. I like to think. And when we actually get it, it is hella hype, right?
Oh,
so
hell yeah, it is. Now, it's a great feeling if you 0 cycle on stream. Yeah, everybody celebrates.
I do my 0 cycle content. So ever since that double 0 cycle video, Dreamy then posted another video titled "What Real Strategy Looks Like."
That's got to be the most petty shit ever. Respect though, I have nothing against this. I don't. This is competition. This is the internet. Nothing. Look at his face. Pokke! Yo, hold on. Let me get this out the way. Somebody got to get that face, bro. Make a freaking emoji out of that face right there, bro. Trust me. Community, y'all thank me later. That's a perfect face, bro. Oh my God, that's hilarious, bro. Okay, hold on. Let me get back over here. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. I have no ill will against Dreamy for just competing. I encourage more of it, actually. Step your game up, Pokke. Step your game up, bro. What you doing, little pup? Huh?
Now, this is essentially a underhanded jab at my content by insinuating that it wasn't a real strategy.
It's competitive, though. It's not wrong with that.
Real strategy, right? Only Dreamy's excellent God tier Memory of Chaos is a real strategy. So this is specifically
Pokke taking this to the heart, bro.
aimed at my content. I know this is aimed at my content because a few of my viewers regrettably left a few not so pleasant comments on Dreamy's videos asking why Dreamy couldn't clear a 0 cycle despite using an E6 Silver Wolf, or how Mr. Pokke has already done a double
E6
0 cycle
Silver
and
Wolf.
their previous video was only a 1 cycle, right? So this triggered Dreamy's absolutely massive ego once again, right? They absolutely cannot stand this. They cannot stand not being the very best Memory of Chaos clear. So for
Based off of the evidence he's supplied so far, I would agree with that. I would agree with that conclusion or hypothesis. What's funny though is like, I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, if you ain't 0 cycling with an E6 Silver Wolf, I mean that is kind of mid.
This, I just want to say that the fault
Ain't no
is
kinda,
definitely
it
on
is
those
mid.
viewers, right? It is a childish remark, and I've personally left a comment on their strategy, which Dreamy literally pinned and hearted, right? I've explained, nice, clear, sorry that you had to deal with those people. I thought we were all cool, right? And even the description of a YouTube video, they stated that there is no beef between Mr. Pokke and me.
No.
Instead, we're in the same private Discord with other
And
haters
then
content
turned
creators, where we
around
help
and
each
started
other when it
talking
comes to haters
shit.
content. But holy crap, some of you Mr. Pokke fans are toxic AF. Now, I'm not so sure whether
Nah, bro, hit her with the receipts, man. Hold on, let me hit that. Let me see that one more time.
Help. Now, I'm not so sure whether some of you Mr. Pokke fans are toxic AF.
Yep, cook they ass, bro.
Now, I'm not so sure whether there's really a lot of help when all you do is talking smack behind pretty much every single content creator's back.
Yeah,
I will be exposing this
fake
momentarily, right? But
Fake is a motherfucker, bros. Mow that grass, get them snakes out of there.
let's just focus on this real quick. When I first saw this video, after I saw the description, after I gave the comment, and after Dreamy posted it, after Dreamy pinned it and hearted it, I gave them a very, very big benefit of the doubt, casting away my initial response, which is, wait, why would they even call this what real strategy look like? Are they actually trying to compete with me for a 0 cycle content? Did I actually hurt their ego at this point?
Without a shadow of a doubt. There's no question about that. But again, Pokke, there's nothing wrong with that. Seriously. Objectively speaking, I can see how you're offended though, because it is kind of annoying if you get on and you see like that shit and you're like, but really, bro, like that's so obvious that you're doing that to me. But hey, you just accept it as an invitation and just respond back in kind, respond back in full.
I did not know that
it is cringe
had this
though.
ego problem back then,
But
so I simply just, you know what? Maybe they're just trying to find a way to get views.
Very competitive.
So there's that, right? I didn't think of it, right? It was never a dick measuring competition to see who is the best Memory of Chaos player in the entire YouTube content creator space, and much less belittle others by showing how I'm the best player in Honkai Star Rail using X and X Eidolons, X and X units, and how I can clear 0 cycle. That's never my intention, right? I actively show my builds, and I know that my builds, they are not attainable for pretty much 90% of the population.
I mean, Pokke, when I did my Blade 0 cycle, it'd been a coincidence that you ended up doing a Blade 0 cycle like a day or two later. I don't know, bro.
Because I do have multiple Eidolons, I do have multiple super musicians, and I have, frankly speaking, amazing relics, right? Shout out to my E3S5 Bronya, I love you, right? But on this matter of relics and relatability on how they can clear with like much lesser investments, let's take a look at what Dreamy's relics actually have, right? Here we have a 171 speed Bronya with a 167% crit damage. And then we have a doctor ratio with
that speed, 171 speed Bronya, is the most unrealistic shit that screams I'm a dolphin. Orwell.
3.6k attack, 84%.
84 over 163 is actually wild, especially for doctor ratio. Yeah, that's crazy. That's 100% crit chance, 1% off, 0.8% off for being completely technical. That's crazy.
Crit rate and 163% crit damage. And then here we have another runmate with 217% break effect with the energy regeneration rope as well as 41% effect.
Wow. Energy regeneration rope and still hit 217 or 18 round up. That is impressive. Mine's is at 180 with the energy rope. So she rolled 30 more. Damn. No, 38 more. Holy shit. That's crazy. 38 more break effect in the substats. That's a wild Rame with the ER rope.
Rest. And then here we have a Teen Yun with a 2.
Now that shit is also equally just as ridiculous, bro. 2,500 attack with 173 speed. What? And your defense is peak. That shit is crazy.
4K, almost 2.5K attack with 173
Dolphin. Like this screams Dolphin.
Let's be completely honest here, right?
This is shit that people don't be understanding too. The dick riders that get on the internet like, oh, Dreamy did this, that. I bet you did. Look at the fucking investments.
You know it. I know it, and I can tell you with 1,000%.
No, see, you used it wrong, Pokey. They don't know it. Me and you know it. You know what I mean? But they don't know it. They don't look at that stuff.
Certainty. These are not relatable builds to 99% of the player population. And I can also say with 99 confidence that Dreamy definitely refreshed their stamina to farm for additional relics in order to get a better relic quality, right?
That's not even like a hypothesis or like, yeah, it's not even a hypothesis. That is a fact. No doubt.
So let's not pretend that the zero cycle done by Dreamy was using absolutely dog shit relics or even mediocre relics, because frankly speaking, these are all impressive units, very, very well built. The only way you can actually get so many units well built is through refreshing stamina and farming relics. So at the end of the day, let's not...
To the dumb fuck getting ready, to stop while you're ahead. Don't try to go, oh, you can get lucky. Shut up, bro. All right, shut up. Just shut up.
Pretend that your zero cycle is only done with skill and that you're the very best of the very best because you're like the best Honkai style Memory of Chaos player, right? You need to speed tune, yes. You need to TRS your team building, yes. You need to know which skills to use at what moment, yes, right? I'm not denying that. But frankly speaking, the most important skill for any zero cycles in Memory of Chaos boils down to two things: pulling better and rolling better, right? If you don't have the
rolling better for real and pulling better, yeah.
Relics
investment is everything.
No matter how much you try to
almost everything,
like Dreamy's Memory of Chaos Zero Cycle or even my Memory of Chaos Zero Cycle.
I won't discredit though. Dreamy is a fantastic Honkai Star Rail strategist. I'm not gonna say you have skill. There's no skill in a turn-based game. There's only strategy. All three of us actually have fantastic insight into this game with good strategies. But like, it's still 20% of the 100%, percentage. 80% of it really is relic investment and overall investment in account.
You are not going to get it because you're just not at the same level of investments when it comes to these content creators.
True, right? But there is a portion of strategy. I won't take that away from Dreamy or you or anybody else for that matter.
My case study, I'm not saying that having an unrelatable build is a sin, but what is weird is thinking that you're god complex, thinking that you're giga brain, that you've transcended everyone's intellect by coming up with this zero cycle with the relics you have, with the Pella Von Weg tech, and it's just frankly very, very disturbing. And the last thing I need is for another content creator to treat Memory of Chaos as a I'm better than you situation, right? Dreamy having the ego to literally gatekeep things such as Pella Von Weg tech or my zero cycle is better than yours is respectfully cringe, right? Now moving on to the next case study is gonna be with Vulcan and the Timaeus Cup. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen this series done by Vulcan channel before, where we have done a few PvP cards. I've done so with Goba, I've done with Gacha Smack, even Tecton has Get On, right? It's basically
best caster ever. Absolute Chad. Him and my boy. Damn, I feel bad now. What's my brother's name? Hold up. It's coming to me. Grimro. Him and my brother Grimro, man. They are great casters for that tournament.
A bunch of content creators getting together, showcasing off-mana builds and off-mana team comps to clear Memory of Chaos. In this case, I don't even believe that this is a genuine screenshot, but just take a look at it for yourselves.
The video just got delayed. I think I only read that part. It will release in about 2 days, so the tournament video got delayed. And that happens. I participate in the tournaments. It can get delayed because... Hey, surprise, surprise. We have sponsorships to get done. This is not the only thing they do. They got other... Vulcan quite literally has like 4 YouTube channels where he literally updates on all of them. It's not like one's dead. Bro literally updates on all of them. People have other shit going on. The editors, waiting on the editors to finish the tournament. There's a lot of variables that go into a delay. The world doesn't revolve around you.
Now, putting down other content creators.
As usual, Vulcan. You just said you're going to appear in someone else's this. As usual, Vulcan, time to dislike since Dormity can't zero cycle MLC. Time to dislike. All right, gonna subscribe till the video dropped, and then I'm gonna unsub. Look at this garbage. Like, look at these fucking garbage. These are the people I repel, like Pokemon repellent from my channel. These are the snowflakes and the little pussies you don't want to carry your channel to the top. Like, what is this garbage? Who talks about this? Children, immature, little cowards in a Discord that none of them show their faces. It's so cringe, man. Don't even need to sub. Most likely will get recommended since I'm in it. Gonna get tagged. You are not the main character. Not with them goddamn weak ass guides with the descriptions, bro.
Such as Yellow or even myself, because we are stealing your views. You know what? I get it, right? It's a dick move, but I get it. But imagine being so egotistical and envious and entitled to the point where you literally tell your community to not subscribe to Vulcan.
Yeah, like why would you? Don't even mention that. Don't even need to. So like, don't even mention that. Why would you mention that? That's crazy.
Very channel that is giving you exposure and your desperately desired views. What? It will release in 2 days, as usual. Vulcan, bruh, you don't even.
Well, Vulcan as usual. Vulcan. Like, I don't think there's a reach. As usual, Vulcan. There's like really no malice there. For all I know, Dreamy could just be saying, "Oh, as usual, it's gonna be on Vulcan's channel." Like, there's not really a malice there. And unless I'm missing something down there though, that don't even need to sub. That's crazy.
The sub. Most likely, it will get recommended since I'm in it.
Like, even like not even policing this right here. Gonna subscribe to the video drop, then unsub. I would have checked the fuck out this nerd. Why would you do that? Like, for what? For what reason? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
I'm gonna get.
It's like, why even mention? It's just like, dude, this is what I'm saying. This is like bottom of the barrel, bro. Reddit corner ass individuals, man.
Up until this point, I've been relatively composed, or as much as I can. But holy, the audacity to say,
Pokey's pissed, right? I never seen Pokey get mad. That's hilarious.
This is some next level shit, man. I don't even think Ghetto has an ego as big as you, Dreamy. Genuinely, right? There's not much to be said here. I'm just absolutely.
Bro, he let that F-bomb out. No, I want to go back, but I already know this is going to be a long video.
Actually say this in a public space, mind you. This is a public Discord with over 4,000.
Pokey, we need to have a drink, brother. I need to take you out for a drink, but I ain't going to Singapore. It's too far.
One-to-one chat with their bestie, all right? Absolutely ridiculous. And speaking about PvP, furthermore, you can see the comment Dreamy left there with almost 1,000 upvotes. Thanks for having me, guys. GG's to everyone.
Snake behavior. Let me go back into the Discord and continue talking shit about everybody.
While in the back scene, this is what Dreamy has mentioned, right? You know, at the end of the day, this is a classic example of what we would say in real life, a snake. By Urban Dictionary definition,
you're goddamn right.
A snake is a person who seems like they are really nice, you know, they can confide in, they're very nice, they're very chill to hang out, but actually, they are a backstabber waiting for the moment to strike.
It's not even being cordial either. You're literally fake because you're actually talking shit. Being cordial, you don't like somebody, but you don't go around talking shit about them either. You just outright leave it as is. Hey, I'm not a fan of that person. That's it. But if I see him, hey, how's it going, man? Nice to meet you. Yep, you take care. Cool. I'm out. No, this is a, hey, how's it going? Cool. Yeah, bye. And then go talk shit about this person every chance you get. Like, it's crazy. It's unnecessary. You're going out of your way.
Speaks for yourself, and I'm just gonna weigh in on my thoughts on this, right? You can look at it yourself. So,
most Poke viewers have low IQ to begin with. I mean, that's typical internet.
Sorry, the great Suguru Dreamy, right? I'm sorry that me and God Doggo's team building displeased you, right? I'm sorry that we lost to you in a PvP in which you couldn't even be bothered to support.
I'm literally in a tournament right now with Doggo. Right now, we were supposed to be going up against Dreamy, but yeah, well. Let's just say that's not happening. She got sent to the Shadow Realm.
By subscribing to Vulcan's channel.
In the wise words of my boy, Cat Williams, shouldn't have been talking shit. All right, let me resume. Hold on.
You are truly the greatest Honkai Star Rail Moment of Chaos player of all time. And in the future, I will be sure to note that if I ever were to do another PvP with you, the great Dreamy, I'll instantly forfeit my match against you because I'm simply not worthy of you, right? And I am serious about this, by the way. I will never participate.
No, the Pokey is actually hurt right now.
For the rest of
he is. You could tell, brother is visibly offended, and I get it, man, because it's annoying when you deal with this kind of shit, especially when you think you're on good terms with somebody. That's why I was so pissed about that Gobar Tumbo whole situation. Like, I get it. You just start to think like, bro, why, man? Why?
My life, unless they actually come up with a public apology that is satisfactory, right? Imagine actively encouraging hatred and toxicity within your community by flexing on how you won in the Memory of Chaos PvP content, which, mind you, had the entire purpose of content creators having fun and showcasing off.
By the way, we have there is a post that Dreamy put out. We will go to it and read that next too. And we'll get to that.
Builds. Now, if you truly want to sweat it out and be the very, very best in esports or whatever, may I recommend to you to go and play League of Legends, right? I think that'll be right up your alley.
Yeah, competitive as hell. So competitive, it's not bad advice.
Security complex must you have to actively put down other content creators who are literally giving you views and exposure on your channel over a zero.
The most neutral, like positive energy, play how you want to play guy, bro. It's crazy. Like, guys, it's just PvP, guys. You want to play the game, it's, you know, it's not a serious, it's a casual game, PvP. I do that every time. I love pokke. But like, bro, literally is anti-problems. Like, what is the point?
Cycle or over Memory of Chaos. Like, what is even going on? This is a single player PvE game with zero.
I would also like to mention too, Vulcan was the first online content creator friend that I ever made on this platform, ever. You know why? He reached out to me and said, I just wanted to get to know you, man. I love meeting new people. Bro has literally been one of the best people I've associated myself with on this platform to this day. Always down to help. Any questions I have, he answers. Helping me get set up with talent agencies, you know, just a great goddamn guy. And I guarantee you, this is how you know somebody's good. He doesn't even have to come from his mouth. Just ask anybody who knows Volk. I guarantee they're gonna be like, dude, Volk's man. Volk's a great guy. It's like, what is the purpose of that, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Elements. There's the whole reason why people even love this game, right? It's chill. You can hang out with your friends and you can talk about your favorite waifus and housemandos. Imagine making this a sweaty PvP, become the very best of the very best over like I just don't understand why Dreamy would treat this like a League of Legends esports where the best zero cycle or the most optimal zero cycle is
out of pocket, bro. Right? Fucking Gacha Honkai Star Rail tournament, but like, bro, relax. But to be fair, me and pokke, let's be honest here, we get sweaty. We be treating that shit like some League of Legends stuff sometimes. You just get in the mix because we're competitive by nature. There's nothing wrong with being competitive. It's just when you do it in a way that obviously is more insecurity than it is competitive. It's like, oh God, that's cringe.
Sit down, show some humility, show some respect to the others around you, right? And speaking of
pull this over here.
Here is our fourth case study, which is none other than Honkai Star Rail's community as a whole. Yes, that's right. The very viewers that watch Dreamy's content, right? You can see from this over here, right? You really can't underestimate how dumb some people could go. You can't argue against that. I don't care about Memory of Chaos 9 because players are too dumb to realize that it's not easier than Memory of Chaos 10. They think the Memory of Chaos 9 showcase is easy. I don't know. I've always accepted the fact that majority of humankind are dumb.
I mean, Dreamy kind of spitting right there. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, I say it all the time. It is one thing I'm not gonna disagree with this person on. They kind of spitting right there. You don't believe me? Well, just look at the Genshin Impact community. It just got shoved up the rear end. Already back to pulling on the characters. All right. You don't believe me? Just look at how the world is right now. Look at the internet. Look at who people have put on platforms to succeed. Pokke, I can't even back you on that one. In my humble opinion, Dreamy is absolutely right.
Majority of humankind are dumb. It is probably one of those players who can't even understand such a simple concept such as being skill, positive, neutral, negative, right?
I agree.
Dumb players. The picture over here is basically referring to a hater leaving a hate comment on Dreamy, right? And like I mentioned, Dreamy's ego is so massive, she absolutely cannot take a hate comment on her channel, right? So it's come to the point where she's not only dissing her competitors, she's not only dissing her supporters, she's literally dissing the very community that she's making content for.
Yes and no to reach, because that message could very well be, you know, delivered to anybody who isn't their community, which is typically what a content creator does for the most part. It's still generalized. You can't really reach it. Yeah, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think so. At least me.
By calling the majority of humankind are dumb. So I guess everyone is just dumb compared to the great Dreamy, right?
This is like something I can't even like say. Y'all know me. I call motherfuckers dumb all the time. I do. I can't even I'd be a hypocrite to say anything to
deserves of viewers' viewership, right? They're simply beneath you. In fact, here's a link for Ghetto's cosplay costume. Whenever you're ready, right? Don't worry, your ad revenue from your views will be able to cover this, assuming that you still have views when I drop this video, right? So
I keep looking at that Ting Yum post back there. By the way, get.
To the viewers, I hope that you guys know what kind of content creator you're watching at this point. Next, case study.
Pokke think he's slick. That's why his goddamn screen is to the left.
On case study 5, I'm just gonna lump pretty much almost every single major Honkai Star content creator together. Braxaphone, Savvy Place, myself, Gacha Smack, Tone. As long as we rake in more views than Dreamy, we're under her radar, right? So remember how I mentioned at the start of the background where Dreamy is not happy with their views on YouTube. So looking at this screenshot, this is pretty much the most classic definition of entitlement you will witness in a long time, right? So look at it, Dreamy, there's a 50,000 view true Zero Cycle that uses an E2 Silly. I don't even use such powerful idolants, yet my Zero Cycle have less views.
Yeah, I went over this in the beginning already. Yeah, this is ridiculous, bro. Insecurity.
3 weeks ago, but higher views than any of my recent guides.
Why is everybody succeeding but me?
Mathematically, objectively better, Lamau. There's no good content creator for Reverse 1999. There are some who branch from HSR to Reverse 1999, but sadly, they are shitty ones, like Gacha Smack and Vulcan.
Yeah, it's insane to say that. It really is. Again, especially considering that you have the lowest quality of content.
Right? Someone else is stealing the views this time, right? I think copying Zyok's thumbnail as well, right? To boost the views. Incognito results, but where's my views? Is this a bug or some shit? Oh, mega lol. Imagine thinking not getting views on your channel is a bug. Yeah, maybe Silverwolf implanted a bug. I don't know.
You said maybe Silverwolf implanted it? What a good dad joke, man.
Jesus
that was
Christ,
a good one.
These 3 are really just using the same formula.
Yeah, wild, bro. Silverwolf implanted a bug on Dreamy's channel. That's why she's not getting any views, guys.
Over and over. And these 3,
or
he is specifically
forever gonna be mindfucked.
Savvy Place, and one more content creator which I'm not really aware of. Probably Gacha Game or something like that, right? I usually don't compare myself to others and have my own target. I especially base it on the amount of effort I put. Like, these guys take a couple of
we saw this earlier.
I want at least 50k views.
We saw this earlier. I mean, I've seen enough, man.
Showcases can be 10 to 20k for all I care. Because
I've seen enough. Effort. I'll be honest. If you guys want to watch the rest of it, you can. Like, I've seen enough to see this person is incredibly insecure, that they go in Discord and shit talk people all day long. You know, I don't get, these kids just don't learn their lesson. I said it before, guys. Great minds discuss ideas. Good minds discuss places and events. Small minds discuss other people. You sit on Discord all goddamn day long talking about other people because you're insecure with your own performance, your own success. That's nobody's problem. That's not an external issue. That's an internal issue. Like, how hard is it for you to just say, instead of talking shit about somebody, how about I spend that time trying to improve myself, work on things that can make my content more relatable, more digestible? How about I just talk to other people about what they can do? How about I answer questions on my channel? One thing you can't say about Guoba is that he ain't getting on the internet and spending his time helping his viewers. That's why he's growing and being successful, or was, or, you know, might still be. It was besides the point. You are spending your time in the worst way possible, and that is to just shit talk other people. And it's no other reasoning other than your own insecurities. That's it. Let's go look at Dreamy's apology on the channel, and let's see if this shit is worth a quarter. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Addressing Mr. Pokke in his most recent drama video. Edit it. Okay. Let me preface this by saying I don't monetize drama. Oh God, bro. Here we go with this shit again. So what you'll only get from me is a community post. So let me tell you again, a child. This just screams a little child or adult baby who just doesn't get it. First of all, drama in and of itself. Let's look up the definition here real quick. How about we look up the definition of drama? Hold up, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. So we have two different definitions: a play for theater, radio, or television, or an exciting, emotional, or unexpected series of events or set of circumstances. Drama in and of itself is literally 100% of the movies and shows you watch on television, where there is an abundance of insight, valuable lessons, and subliminal messages to extract from these shows. So for you to get your goofy, immature ass on the internet saying I don't monetize drama, like I'm supposed to give you your cool angel points for that? Like, you think does this give you some higher moral authority? I'm so confused about this. So anybody else who monetizes drama is a villain, I guess. That's what that comes off as. Let me preface this by saying I don't monetize drama. So many of these little fucking kids and nerds will say this as if it's supposed to make you respect them. And then they have the little dumbasses who are just as small-minded. I find it ironic that you're talking about calling everybody dumb when this is the dumbest sentence you could say on the internet. Because monetizing drama, I would argue every bit of drama that I've covered and provided my insight on has brought infinitely more valuable lessons to the community than your garbage ass, boring ass zero cycles. Nobody cares about zero cycles. They're not learning any life valuable lessons that they can take with them on their journey with your zero cycles. But you know what they could learn? They could learn a number of things from somebody weighing in on a drama and providing experience, insight, and enlightenment that they've accrued throughout the experience in their life. So for you to have the ridiculous notion that monetizing drama is like a bad thing, it's just so it's so immature. I don't know what else to say. And I get riled up for that because y'all have no idea. This is this is a big problem why Genshin's so toxic. This is a big problem why so many gacha community people on the internet are so toxic and so dumb. They think that drama is bad, that talking about drama is bad, when in reality, if you're in a relationship with another individual, getting to the root cause of the problems of the relationship so y'all can improve and be better compatible with each other, you gotta talk about the goddamn drama. Dumbass, that is the truth, and that's what you need to hear. Don't listen. If you ever see a content creator say I don't monetize drama, know that they have zero experience and wisdom that you can extract from them to be a better human being. I don't even read the rest of this. Like, I already know just off that first sentence it's going to be nothing but cringe shit. But let's just make this, you know what, let's make this 2-hour ass video and monetize the shit out some drama. What you'll get only from me is a community post. Also, if someone digs up screenshots to find dirt from a person on their own server to make a drama video out of it, I feel like that says more about the person who is digging dirt and making the drama video. Oh no. This is the worst kind of apology. This is the I'm going to deflect everything and take no accountability apology. Oh no. So it's not an apology. First of all, you trying to flip the script and make pokke the victim or the culprit here, the person who's in the wrong, is such a garbage move. Okay, he's not the one going around in the public discords and private discords talking shit about other content creators while smiling in their face. You absolute coward. Okay, let's just keep it a buck here. No, there's nothing wrong with what pokke did. You deserved it. First of all, why'd you feel so comfortable talking shit in that Discord? I wonder who was in there with you. That's insane. I'm glad he did. I'm glad he should have done it sooner. My channel is explicitly about showcases and guides, which is why I don't particularly give my takes and opinions, etc. on a full separate video. Specifically, I don't try to sell myself or my personality. Good. You made the right choice there. It's all about the showcases and guides, nothing else. What is this supposed to mean? What is this point supposed to prove? You have a rite of passage to talk shit, but people who do cover that stuff don't? Like, where are we going with this? You go to my channel, literally no drama, just my showcases and guides. Oh yeah, so now you're trying to save face on people trying to separate your garbage ass character from your content. Yeah, well, it'll work probably, but then it probably won't work too. But you put in a Google document, huh? Okay. At the very least, I don't bring this to others. I don't go to someone else's channel to make a comment about their shitty content. Oh, you mean like Global Certified? So was that a shot at Global Certified? Because he made a comment on my channel about my shitty content? I don't make dramas to monetize. Well, you're an idiot. So if anything, someone digging up dirt on someone on their own invite only just to make a drama video, Again, the only reason they have this perspective is because they think making money off of drama is a bad thing. Game of Thrones made money off of drama. Breaking Bad made money off of drama. Those are some of the most broadly talked about influential shows on the platform. Any movie that is worth its grain of salt, there's worth its salt, there's drama in there. Like, good fucking Lord, grow up, children. Oh my God, man. Update. I talked to ZMM and I treat him as a friend. I'm not exactly an irrational person, so after hearing him out, I want to address the part where I talk behind Vulcan and Gacha Smack. ZM was right that even if I don't particularly like Vulcan and Smack's content, it doesn't mean I could say such things. No shit. Or at least could have said it in a much less toxic way. I apologize to Vulcan. I could give a shit less about your apology. I'll keep it a buck. Not after all of this. You still got a lot of growing up to do, little pup. I'm not reading all this, man. I already know this person's deflecting everything that they did that was like, obviously not proud. He mentions how my server is not a private server, so everything I say is exposed. This is already an attempt to basically say Dreamy's talking shit in a public server, which is wrong. It doesn't matter if it's a public server or a private server. You're talking shit amongst other content creators inside of a community we all share together. So doing that in and of itself is already off to the wrong start. How hard is it to jump inside of a voice call and just vent your frustration so that nobody else knows about it except the person you're talking to? And if they rat you out, well, hell, that means you didn't have a real friend there. But to get on a private Discord with other content creators and yap their ear off about other content creators in a negative manner, garbage individual, snake behavior. Dreamy has God complex and believes they're better than everyone else. He's just pulling this out of nowhere because never have I stated this to be the case. If they're going to tell me it is supported by my claim that majority of humankind is dumb, that is still a straw man for his video. There's nothing. What are you talking about? Every action that he showed in his video was demonstrating this. It doesn't have to be verbatim or literal. You can just extract it from your behavior. And viewing them as dumb or monkeys, I only said majority are dumb, but I never insulted anyone's monkey. I have no problem with this. Dreamy thinks they're entitled to all the views because they spent all the effort. I mean, what else can I say? It's mostly just Pokke always putting words in my mouth. This is not him putting words into your mouth. I just answered this. It's easy to draw these conclusions based off of how you're acting. You're acting like an insecure, salty, and envious individual, which you could then say these things about that kind of individual. Yeah, man, this is, I'm not reading that shit. That's all I gotta say, guys. What do you know? Another spoiled brat who doesn't understand how, you know, the nuances of life and being an adult are. Well, yeah, I have nothing else to say about this. Grow the hell up, bro. Pokke, good on you for calling this person out. Peace, love, and happiness. Catch you guys on the flip side.